Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I just finished packing my hospital bag. I don't know if this video will go up before that one or this one, but I don't know how it's possible, whichever sha. But I tried to talk about my pregnancy experience. Well, we're coming to the end of this pregnancy, and it's been a journey. And just wanted to sit down here and share as much as I can remember about my pregnancy journey. So, if this video gets too long, right, I'm going to have to share it into a part 1 and a part 2, so that people can. I don't like long videos. I don't particularly watch very, very long videos on YouTube. So if it gets too long, I'm going to have a part 1 and a part 2. But I'm going to also talk about it in trimester, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, and tell you guys all that I went through, and also be supplying some information as a medical personnel, which I am. So let's get straight into this video. Okay, the first thing I want to say is that every pregnancy is different. Okay, the way it is for your friend might not be the way it is for you. Everybody's experience is different. That is why, as a pregnant woman, I advise you to watch as much pregnancy videos as possible, so that you get from different people, so that you will not feel as if you're alone and what is happening to you is happening to just you alone. So let's start with find out I was pregnant. This is embarrassing. But I didn't know I was pregnant. Okay, let me put it this way. The months before, right, the month before I missed my period came late. It came like 2 weeks later. So I was already thinking, well, if after this weekend I've still not seen my period, I'll have to go and get a pregnancy test. And I remember that I was in church and I just started feeling one kind, and I went to the bathroom and found out that it was my period. Fam, I cried though. I didn't want to be pregnant at that point, but I was just still disappointed, So I cried, even though we had decided that we're not getting pregnant at that point. But I don't know, even though I didn't expect to be. Somehow, I don't know, but I cried. You would think I was worshiping God in church that day while I was crying. Thank God worship was on. And I was just crying. My husband did not even know. He just thought it was the Lord, But it wasn't the Lord though. I was crying because I was seeing my period. And I had not even been married for up to, that was like September, right? No, that was like October. So I got married in August, so I had just been married for 2 months. So there was no reason to be crying, but I cried. So by the next month that the period was not coming again, I was like, is it not this period thing? It will not happen the way it happened the last time. And I'll now start crying again. I'm not getting my hopes up. 2 weeks passed, no show. And I was like, okay, that if after the 3rd week I still don't see my period, that I'm going to go and do a pregnancy test. I'll do the urine test that is done at home. So in the 3rd week, the period still did not show. So I didn't want to get my hopes high at all. I didn't want stress at all. I had not been married for long, so nobody should come and be getting worried about pregnancy. So I went and I checked, and okay, I bought the it's so embarrassing, but I medical personnel. But the first test I bought, I didn't use it properly. So even the control, because normally if you see those pregnancy tests, there's supposed to be the test line and the control line. So if you have 2 lines, it means it's positive. If you have 1 line, it's negative. I'll try and put one somewhere here so that you understand what I'm talking about. So I checked and there was no line at all. So that means I did the test wrong, and I only bought 1. So, but I know that when I went to buy that test, I was feeling so shy. Like I was wearing my wedding ring, but to enter now go and buy pregnancy test, I was feeling so shy. So I told my husband that I've not seen my period though. He should buy pregnancy kits for me so that I'll check if I'm pregnant or not. So I was on about the pregnancy test and I did it and it turned out positive. See, I know that people were expecting one big story about how I told him. I honestly don't usually have energy for that kind of thing. So that's how he found out. He bought the test kits, I checked, I came and he saw it, we were positive, like, yeah, okay, we're pregnant, okay. So funny enough, before that I wasn't having any symptoms whatsoever. I was energetic, but men and brethren, 1 week later I started throwing up. I couldn't eat. Every smell was just annoying me. If you want to, I couldn't use perfumes. I couldn't even use this spray roll-ons. I had to go and spray deodorants. I had to go and get the roll-ons so that I will not be able to perceive it. My husband wants to spray perfume in this room. I'll tell him, please be going outside. Like I said, every pregnancy is different. It doesn't have to happen to you like that. I was vomiting, but not so much, because there's a level of vomiting in pregnancy that is not normal. Okay, what we would refer to as in the medical field as hyperemesis gravidarum. Hyper, that means your MS is like vomiting, so your vomiting is too much. Gravidarum is pregnancy, so it means the vomiting in the pregnancy is too much. But I didn't get to that because I didn't need to be admitted or anything. But because of the vomiting, I was not very eager to eat. I didn't have appetite. One, then I was not very eager to eat. Then most of the things that are available in the house, I didn't want to eat them. Okay, so I'm an Igbo girl to the core. I guess what was hungry me that time, the only thing I used to be able to eat then was swallow and white soup, because white soup just has spice and a bland taste. There was no vegetable, there was nothing. So usually they would go and get white soup for me and I'll eat. Sometimes I wasn't even able to go to work. Like I would throw up in the morning, and then I'm so weak, I'm not able to eat. I would have to call in sick at work and everything. But the unit I was in, thank God, they were quite very understanding, so they bore with me. So first trimester was, but the thing, I didn't look pregnant. Like I was glowing, like my skin was looking good, my face was looking good, but I didn't look sick, like someone that throws up all her life out, you get. And I found out that usually as the day goes by, I felt better. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I feel horrible, but as the day goes by, I actually feel better. So that's like first trimester. The 3 months came and he went, and then suddenly my appetite, you see that first trimester, second trimester divide. There's no one straight line that's okay, today is the end of first trimester, tomorrow is the beginning of second trimester, so everything becomes okay. It doesn't work like that. You see that your symptoms will gradually get better. So that was what happened to me. My appetite improved. I was still vomiting second trimester, at least towards the beginning of it, but my appetite was better. But men and brethren, I found out that I could not stop eating pepper. Like everything I wanted to eat had to have pepper inside. If I want to make stew, they used to make their own, because then my younger sister was around. She made her own stew. Then me, I'll come and grind just pepper, like atarodo pepper and tatashi and shumbo. Grind it, fry it, times that make stew. If I cook in the house, they'll be like, this food is pepper. I'll be like, no, this food is not pepper. There's no, I don't put as much pepper as I wanted. So everybody in the house had to start eating pepper. And I was looking cute. I'm feeling that I had so much energy. I was fine. I was good. And then I had a cute bump, it wasn't so much. I could even wear clothes and you would not even notice that the tummy was there. So I even used to make my then my tummy will not come out. So, cute, looking good kind of thing. That was like the second trimester. I didn't fall sick. Okay, I didn't fall. It was actually first trimester. First trimester I actually had malaria. Yeah, I think so. First trimester I had one, but second trimester I was smooth. I was eating well. I was looking good. My skin too was still glowing, and stuff like that. It was nice. It was nice. Second trimester was the best part of this pregnancy. Then came third trimester. I feel like my tummy grew in one day. Like I just woke up one morning and the tummy don't come out. I'm serious. And suddenly my tummy was everywhere. I could no longer hide it. Like when I was 5 months pregnant, I barely had tummy. By the time I was 7 months, almost the tummy was everywhere, to be honest. So I started feeling heavy and slow. Then my face, that was around that end of second trimester into third trimester, was when this nose happened. Suddenly my nose was everywhere on my face. My eyes were looking swollen and things like that. So I was looking different. Before I'll be like, this pregnancy is good, your body, and I'll be seeing it, I'll be shining, like a baby girl. But by that time, even if you don't see my belly, once you see my face, you know that something is wrong. So